guys, so doing something a little different today. I've got this itch to get this LT1 350 up and running for this car I'm putting together for Sean, the 74 Nova. I'm just collecting parts. I had some time today off of some jobs. I probably should have been in the garage doing what I need to do there, but I had a memory that there was a Caprice here, so I stopped in. I went back already, checked it out. There's a Caprice with a complete engine harness, all the brackets and pulleys I need for the front of this LT1, so we're going to start stripping it. It was a hell of a good find. The guy that owns the wrecking yard, he even let me take one of the yard cars back here to strip the parts. I'm pretty sure I picked the wrong lane, but we'll switch over. There they are. There's the Caprices over there. So yeah, I found it's the 5.7 LT1 harness. We're going to strip this thing out here at the junkyard right now. So let me navigate my way back over to where this thing is and make it happen. All right, so the yard car doesn't sound too good. Thing's definitely got some oil pressure issues or something, but there it is. We're gonna get the harness and all the parts we need right out of that thing there. There it is. It doesn't really matter whether it's the 4.8 or the 5.7. I don't really care. This is, yeah, see, this is, oh, sorry, 4.3, right? So it's the little baby V8, which is fine, but what we need is the brackets, the pulleys. We'll get some of this good stuff off of this thing that we need, and we'll start stripping it now. I need the entire engine harness back to the firewall, so it's going to take a little time. So upon further investigation, that one there is a 94. This one here is a 96. So the 96, what's cool about that, it's got the extra wire and sensor that goes down below the harmonic balancer, which is not necessarily a crank sensor. It's more of a misfire sensor in this application. So this one's a little bit more of a bear to get to, but we're going to take it off of this one so I can get that harness. It's got the extra wiring. It just makes more sense altogether. This will be a little bit better of a situation for what we're doing. And then we're still going to just, you know, unpin the harness and make it work for what we're doing. But I like the idea of taking the 96 harness and just simplify things. Hopefully I can get down there and get that connector off the transmission. We'll see. So here we are. We made it to this point. I've got down here, harness is kind of dangling off to the side. Guy's stuck in the snow over there. It's pretty freaking cold. I've got a whole pile of parts that I don't need, a little bag of stuff I do need. Got a few more things to pop off, get that timing cover off, the hub off, that bracket right there, this whole thing with the power steering. We're not going to have AC, but we'll have power steering. And then I just got to hope to be able to get under there, dig in the snow, I guess. I'll make it the last thing I do, get under there and disconnect the harness from the transmission. And we're ready to rock. All right, so it's about 3.5, 4 hours later. I got the wiring harness out. I got all the parts off of this thing I need. I gotta go try to find 2 Chevy trucks and get 2 pieces of interior trim off of them. They got a whole ton of Chevy trucks here. There's a place called Frankie's in Gettysburg, PA. There's a bunch of Camaros here, some old stuff. Maybe check them out if you're in the area. They got some good stuff. I'm gonna flip you over here and show you what I did. So there it is. I got everything off that I needed, the brackets, pulleys, blah, blah, blah. All this extra stuff, all the harnesses out. I had to cut a few things, but the things that I cut were like the firewall passed through there. That doesn't really matter for what we're doing because it's going in the 74 Nova. 302 sensor wire, I just cut them off. The biggest pain in my neck was definitely getting in here to the back of the transmission, because this thing, you can see it's on the ground. So I actually cut a hole through the floor and got the plugs off the side of the transmission. Everything's loaded in the little car over there. So now we're going to take a walk. Hopefully I don't fall and break my neck, and get these trim pieces if they come off. The Chevy truck I'm looking at right there, that standard cab that's got what I need. Well, all right, well, that's a wrap. I got my piece of trim. It came off of one piece. Sorry I didn't have a tripod or anything to show you guys what I was doing, but look at this pile of parts I got. That's the piece of trim I needed for the OBS truck behind the seat. Got all this wiring. Only, like I said, one cut. That was at the firewall. The Summit bags from PRI and races I go to always come in handy for the junkyards. So we're out of here. Let's get this stuff loaded up and get moving. All right, so I made it back from the junkyard in one piece. I got a pretty good score here of all the parts I needed to get this LT1350 complete, and I got the wiring harness, so we'll be able to get that in the mix of things here and start swapping that over to make it a standalone. So it is going to be it's an LT1350 from a 96 Camaro. It's got a 4L60E. Yes, there's other transmission options to use, but I'm just going to use the 4L60E. I know I could do a 4L80. It's going to be stronger, this and that. We're going to build it. We're going to put all the correct parts in the 4L60E. Any of you out there that might have some suggestions on what I could do to the 4L60E, I've only done one other one, and it's been very successful. I put the better sun shell and some things like that, an 11-vein pump, bunch of bigger valves and a shift kit, the common sense stuff. But where this one's going to have to handle a little bit more power and maybe a little bit of nitrous. So here's the pile of parts. I'll show you. So that's the pile of parts we got. Sean's going to have some cleaning ahead of him. He's gonna do the cleaning up and do a little polishing on the throttle body himself. The fuel rails, we're going to have to clean those up. They're pitted pretty bad. If they're too bad, we might just powder coat them black or something like that. The power steering pump, I scored that in the reservoir, so we'll make an adapter for that reservoir up on the fender well or something in the Nova. I don't know if I'll need that radiator hose connection. I'm sure I can come up with something a little more simple that makes sense for the, for the upper and lower radiator hoses. We got all these little pieces that I needed. The drive for this is the drive in those LT1s for the distributor. Instead of a distributor, this drives the oil pump. So that runs off the cam gear, and it's just a little stub that bolts in there. That's the alternator and power steering bracket. And then we got the harness. So here's the harness. And this does have the 4L60E plug on it. It's got the early style injector plugs. These here, these are called the EV1s. That's the early GM injector wire. So I'll be converting these. I'll be taking these all off, and we'll be converting these to the EV6 because I have a set of injectors from an LS3 that are going to work perfectly for this engine. And that's that. So I know this is a project we really haven't finished these other projects, but this is something we're going to start on, and Sean's going to start tinkering with getting this engine cleaned up because this is ultimately going to be his first driver car. We've got the truck, we've got other ones, but the Nova is something a little different. Just a toy. So there you go. Stick around for the rest of this. All right, guys. So I know we haven't talked too much about the 74 Nova, but I just want to throw this out there. We've got all these other projects, and we've kind of had to take a step back from these gigantic projects. This 74 Nova is going to be something we can get together quicker. Sean wants to do it. He's going to be able to do a little bit more of the work himself. The other projects we have here, he's a little bit intimidated by because they have to be so nice. This Nova is going to be a driver for him. It doesn't have to be, it's not a show car. It doesn't have to be 100%. So it's just a toy. It's a 74 that we're converting to a 70. I'm giving him all the parts off of my 70 Nova that I had the spares. I have front fenders, a hood, doors. I've got half quarters that we're going to put on that Nova. I've got the rear tail panel. So any of you that have a 73 or 74 that want to convert it to the 68 to 72 style, we're going to want to watch along how we do it. We're doing the LT1 instead of an LS only because I have it. It's a very low mileage engine. It's only got 33,000 miles on it. It was a dropout from a car it was swapped from. It doesn't really need to be the fastest thing in the world. We're going to just do a simple cam, a long tube headers, and I think we'll do like 150 shot of nitrous. Those things respond really well to like 125, 150 shot of nitrous. So it'll be real simple. Sean's going to be able to do most of it himself. He wants to learn. He wants to do the quarters. He wants to do everything pretty much on his own. So it's going to take a little bit of time, but it's something that we can play with rather than these drag cars and things like that really have to have a lot of detail, hours, and a lot of experience. And then Sean feels if he can do this Nova, that's not something that's going to be such a perfect vehicle, he can learn a little bit more without being so stressed about making mistakes. And then he can work on these bigger projects with me that have a little more detail after getting a little more experience. So that's kind of where we're at. Again, I apologize for our videos taking so long in between, but we're going to try to speed them up. Sean's going to be able to work on this, and you might see more of Sean doing things because I'm just so busy with my job. So if you like this, if you like what we're doing, please give us a like and subscribe. Tell us what you love. Tell us what you hate. And we'll see you on the next one.